Hi there, this is Diana, and I'm here to talk about how to take care of your Cartier Love Bracelet. I used to work at Cartier for several years, and I noticed that a lot of clients struggled with maintaining and taking care of their love bracelet over the years, and not removing the love bracelet properly or putting it back on can lead to a lot of damage for the bracelet. So I'm here to share with you my experience and also just to walk you through how to put on and remove the love bracelet without damaging the mechanism. So when caring for your love bracelet, try and keep your item in a storage pouch like so. If you don't have one, you can go to the local Cartier store and ask for one. I would also recommend, since you're there, to ask for a cleaning because they offer complimentary cleaning and something called a quick shine. So what the quick shine does is it removes a lot of the dullness for the bracelet and also some of the fine scratches. It's not a very deep polish, so if you're expecting the bracelet to look brand new afterwards, it's not going to happen, but it does look a lot nicer than when you walked in with it to begin with. So I'm going to show you how to open and close the love bracelet properly without damaging the mechanism. So as you know, there have been different variations of the love bracelet. In the beginning, the love bracelet came with screws that came all the way out. So what happened with that is a lot of people ended up losing the screws and it became very costly to replace. So what Cartier designed was a mechanism where the screws did not come out all the way. The only issue with that is that you have to be very careful with the locking mechanism, because if you overturn it when tightening and overturn it when removing it, you may end up damaging that safety mechanism, and that way your bracelet would not be able to lock properly. So I'm just going to walk you through how to open and close it so that you don't run into those issues. So I just had my bracelet clean and I'm going to show you how to unlock the love bracelet, okay? So we start off on one side, it doesn't matter which side. Use your screwdriver and line up the screw, okay? And you just want to turn it slowly until you feel a resistance. So I feel a resistance now and you want to stop turning. The thing is that when you feel the resistance, it means that it's reached its maximum point and you want to remove your screwdriver. And then you want to go over to the second screw and start unscrewing it this way. And again, you're going to feel that resistance and then you want to stop turning. So if you were to overturn it, what happens is you're going to damage that mechanism where it comes out, and then that way the screw would no longer be secured inside. The love bracelet opens up this way, and as you can see, it is opposites in terms of how it attaches on, in terms of the screw side and a non-screw side. Okay, the inside has serial numbers and also space for engraving, and Cartier also offers complimentary engraving if you did not engrave your bracelet before. So putting on the bracelet is the most important thing, because lots of things can go on and happen when putting on the love bracelet. So I would always recommend having someone assist you when putting on the love bracelet, because if you were to do it yourself, you may end up scratching it or not tightening the screw all the way. So if the screw is not tightened all the way, there's a chance that it could actually open up and possibly fall off your wrist. So you want to be very careful when doing that. So here we go, we're going to tighten the love bracelet now. So I've lined it up, and you want to make sure that both sides are now nicely engaged, and you pick one side to start off with. So we'll start with side one here. So line up the screwdriver and begin turning. So as soon as you start feeling a resistance, and this is about maybe 90% of the way, you want to stop turning. And then you go over to the other side and do the same thing. line up your screwdriver and begin turning slowly. And as soon as you feel the resistance, just remove your screwdriver. So because neither side is 100% secured, what that allows is that the screw would be able to align properly with the other side. Because if one side was tightened all the way, just the way the bracelet is shaped, it would be a little bit offside, like misaligned. So you want to make sure that there is that movement allowed when putting it back on. So that's why we don't tighten it all the way. Now turning it back to the first screw, now you want to finish it off. So now you want to turn it and hold for about 5 seconds. Okay, and now it's secured. So now you want to keep turning it and just apply pressure to the point where it no longer turns. See, that turned about halfway. And then you want to hold it for again a few seconds just to apply pressure. Again, you don't want to overturn it. So on the inside of the Love bracelet here, you see there's a little plate. So what this does, it protects your wrist from the screw that is inside that mechanism. And the thing is that when you're tightening the screw and you overturn it, you can actually push this plate outward and it can actually break off from that side. So what happens is that if you overturn it and that plate pops out, it could actually end up cutting you and, you know, scratch your wrist, which would be really uncomfortable and painful as well. And it would be quite challenging to repair as well. I'm in Toronto and we don't do local repairs for Cartier Love bracelets here. We often send it out. So you're looking at several weeks to have something like this. Even though it seems small, it will take quite a long time for it to be repaired because we're sending it somewhere else. So this is how you unlock and secure the Cartier Love bracelet the proper way. As well, you want to check to make sure that your Love bracelet is nice and secure. So whenever you have an opportunity, I would recommend pushing or squeezing your Love bracelet like so, or when it's on your wrist, to kind of wiggle it like so. If it was loose, you'll notice a clicking sound and you'll be able to feel very small movement within your Love bracelet, and then that is a sure sign for you to tighten it. So whenever you're not wearing your Love bracelet, again, you should store it in a pouch that's given to you. And if you don't have one, you should pay a visit to your store and ask for one, and your screw to the side. So that's my tutorial on how to take care of your Cartier Love bracelet. Thank you so much for watching.